I'd like to take a moment to share some information about the Prime Barrel 9-year NULU bourbon, which I refer to as the magic barrel. And I'll tell you why. A couple of reasons. First of all, the day the Prime Barrel team went to NULU, we tasted from 4 different barrels. But these barrels are somewhat unique in that they were all sister barrels, which doesn't always happen. Sister barrel meaning they were all distilled on the same day, of course, from the same still and the same mash bill, barreled the same day, yet really had a divergent flavor profile when we tasted across the 4 of them. The intent was that this would be bottled as a 10-year bourbon. We tasted just shy of 9.5 years. The intent was that the bourbon would continue aging in the barrel and would get bottled with a 10-year age statement. But the barrel that we selected was so much more developed on the nose and palate and had suffered a high angel share that it was bottled almost right away and did not achieve the 10-year age statement. But the trade-off for what we got was well worth a year of aging on the bottle. The other interesting thing about these 4 barrels is that they were heat cycled during the aging process. Now, heat cycling is something that Old Forester and Michter's both do, and it is the process of adding some heat to the rickhouse during the winter months to enable the barrel to exchange liquid in the wood during the course of the winter months when otherwise the aging process might go dormant once the temperature in the rickhouse drops below a certain temperature. And Old Forester will say that heat cycling, in their opinion, adds about 6 months of additional aging to the palate and the finish for each year that it's in the barrel. And so although this is a 9.5-year bourbon, it tastes much older and is just a beautiful, well-rounded, mature barrel, and what we will all have an opportunity to experience shortly, bottle of bourbon. The NULU 9-year is at 134.2 proof, at least it was the day we selected it, and just has the most incredible, classic, well-developed nose to it. There's vanilla and even toasted coconut, which I was a little questioning myself when I thought I had that on the palate. I asked the co-founder to try again, and Michael agreed with toasted coconut on the nose, which was really a nice delight. The palate is just gorgeous. Maple syrup, it has cola, and the toasted coconut that I picked up on the nose continued in the palate in the form of tasting Mounds Bar. There's a lot of concentrated flavor because of the high angel share and the heat cycling and just the age of this barrel. And it is just beautiful on the tip of the tongue and continues to unfurl itself as it moves to mid-tongue and the back of the tongue, leading to a finish that is just beautiful. It is long. You'll experience dark maple syrup. There's cinnamon on the tip of the tongue. And what I enjoyed most in the finish, there was what I found to be like a natural maple syrup. If you've ever been in New England or Connecticut or somewhere where in March the sugar shacks are boiling the syrup from the maple trees and making fresh maple syrup, it's that kind of a sweetness that was just beautiful and elegant to finish this bourbon, which again, I think of as either the perfect sister or the perfect barrel, and certainly is a marvelous choice from Prime Barrel, the 9-year NULU.